I love Charleston, but I can't afford to live there anymore. And that's before you even consider the traffic. I hear that phrase almost every week. And if you read some of the comments on our channel, you'd think that we lived in a hellscape created by realtors and developers. The truth is, Charleston is growing because people want to live here, and that's a good thing. And the complaints about overcrowding are nothing new. The great citizens of the Lowcountry have been complaining about congestion since the horse and buggy days. Now, it doesn't mean it's all rosy news, but relying on outdated information from 3 or 4 years ago may be causing you unnecessary anxiety. Our numbers have shifted, but leaving the overcongestion debate for another day, is it actually unaffordable? Or are people just missing the hidden ways to make this market work for them? By the end of the video, you're going to have the 2026 reality on what it costs to live, eat, and own a home here, including the Lowcountry hidden costs that no one tells you about until the inspection report hits your desk. Hey everyone, I'm Brett Lee, your realtor with the Shawn Cleary team, powered by Keller Williams. This channel is all about giving you the keys to Lowcountry living. I'm a Charleston native, but I spent 22 years serving in the Army. After seeing the world, this is where my family chose to plant our roots. I don't just sell homes here, I live here. And I want to make sure you have the unvarnished truth before you make your move. As we move through 2026, Charleston's cost of living is trending about 6% above the national average. Now, compared to the Northeast or the West Coast, we are still a bargain. But we've seen slight increases in almost every category except healthcare, which actually stays about 14 to 24% lower than the national average. Housing remains the biggest driver. Our median home price is hovering around $435,000, up nearly 2% from last year. But the sticker price of the house is only half the story. In the Lowcountry, it's the maintenance and protection of your home that can catch you off guard. Let's talk about the stuff your lender might not mention. First, flood insurance. If you're buying downtown or in a high-risk zone, this isn't optional. On average, the National Flood Insurance Program policies in South Carolina run about $700 to $800 a year, but in high-risk zones, it can easily jump over $1,000 or even $4,000 for excess coverage. Then there's the crawl space. Because of our humidity, many homes here are prone to mold and wood rot. I tell all my clients to look into crawl space encapsulation. It turns a damp, dirty area into a clean, dry environment. For a standard 1,500 square foot home, expect to spend about $5,500 on average, though extensive jobs can hit $15,000 or more. It's a big upfront cost, but it can save you 10 to 20% on your energy bills and protect your foundation long term. Now, don't forget about HOA or regime fees. In suburbs like Mount Pleasant or Summerville, these range from $500 to $2,000 a year. But if you're looking at a downtown condo, those monthly regime fees can hit $400 to $1,200 a month because they often include your building's wind, hail, and flood insurance. Now let's talk about the fun stuff, eating out. Charleston is a world-class foodie destination, but you'll pay a premium for that best city in the world title. If you're dining downtown, expect a mid-range meal for one to average around $50. A nice 3-course date night for 2, you're looking at $130 to $150 before you even consider valet parking, which can be another $15 to $30. If you head out to the suburbs, places like Summerville's Nexton Square or West Ashley, your dollar goes a lot further. You can still find a great low-cost meal for around $25. The food is just as good, but you aren't paying the historic district tax on your appetizer. So what's the bottom line? To live comfortably here in 2026 without feeling house poor, a single person should aim for an income of $68,000 to $75,000. For a family of 4, especially if you want to be in the top tier school districts like Dorchester 2, that household number realistically moves into the $100,000 to $150,000 bracket. The good news? Our property taxes for primary residents are some of the lowest in the country thanks to that 4% assessment rate. That is a massive monthly savings that helps offset those higher insurance and dining costs. Charleston is a special place, but it requires a strategy. As a veteran and a local, my goal is to make sure you aren't surprised by the hidden side of Lowcountry living. If you're thinking about making the move here, all my contact info is right down in the description below. Shoot me a text, send an email, or just give me a call. I'd be honored to be your guide. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's find your next home together.